Welcome back, Guardians, to a brand new video where I give you everything you need to know that's going on this week, especially right now with the community event where you're going to be helping our fellow Elixni in the Elixni Quarter in the last city to help them get better housing and all that really cool stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the heart of the video. For the Vanguard side of things, Guardians, this week's Grandmaster Nightfall and Nightfall, you will be facing on Alakul, the Lightblade himself. This is going to be a really strong competition as far as Grandmaster Nightfall is concerned, but all you have to do is get 100,000 K or more to get your pinnacle gear. On top of that, if you want to know the modifiers for the Grandmaster Nightfall, they should be popping up on the screen right now. And as well as a picture of this week's weapon, which is going to be the Mindbender shotgun. I've gotten the receiving end of that shotgun a few times in Crucible. So I would recommend, if you haven't done so, start grinding for that shotgun because you never know when that gun is going to pop up again. For Gambit and Crucible this week, all you have to do is complete 3 rounds inside Gambit to get your pinnacle gear. And as far as the Crucible is concerned, all you have to do is complete 3 rounds in Control, Rumble, Elimination, Rift, or Crucible Labs to be able to get your pinnacle there. And Rift is going to be this week's game mode for Crucible. And when Trials return this weekend, it is going to be double bonus for the Trials side of things. So all you Trials players out there, get ready to have some fun to earn double bonuses. For the raids this week, Guardians, we had the Bolt of Glass. So if you haven't got your hands on the Vex Mytho class yet, I would recommend hopping in VOG to start grinding for the weapon. Then as far as King's Fall is concerned, this week's challenge is going to be hands off. Basically what that is, players cannot kill the same Light Eater Ogre and Light Eater Knight more than one time while the fight occurs. And once you kill them both once, you cannot kill another one until Oryx is defeated. For the dungeons this week, Guardians, the featured dungeon, it is going to be Pit of Hersey. Hop on there, have some fun with that, and then while you're doing that, hop on down to the Duality while you're on the moon and take on the dungeon there. For the Wellspring this week, Guardians, there should be a picture popping up now with the rotation of the enemies and weapons. And then also another thing, if you want to know what the modifiers are for this week, that should also be popping up as well for the Legend difficulty for the Wellspring. For Days of Eternity this week, Guardians, you will be taking on Crota in the final round on the Legend difficulty, and as well the modifiers should be popping up on the screen. But as far as what you need to get your pinnacle gear, all you have to do is get 250,000 score or above to get that pinnacle gear. For the Lost Sector side of things, Guardians, there should be an image popping up with the Lost Sector rotation as well, what exotics you should be getting. I was happy that I got my Hoarfrost Z chest piece, and I can't wait to do more, so hop on in there and get the exotic pieces that you are missing in your collection. Let's take a look at all the really cool featured items that Eververse has brought us this week. The first is going to be the Silver Weekly Offers. We have the Charge Strike, we have the Trust Work Clipper, we have the Brilliant Idea emote. This is a really cool emote to have. And then we also have the Pyroclasm with the Prometheus Lens ornament. Then we also have the Cyber Intellect Darcy ornament. And then down here for your Bright Dust, we have the Polished Sea Stone. This is a really cool looking shader, so if you haven't got yourself on it yet, I would pick it up. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up right now. Then we have the Dado Capsule Entrance. Then we have the SL65 exotic ship. This is a really cool looking ship if you haven't already picked it up. Then we also have the Grasping Thoughts. Basically, it's just fingertips on the surface of my mind. It's kind of that Eris Morn look. I like that. Here's everything else that you could get with your Bright Dust. The first thing is going to be the Swap the Deck emote. Put your back into it. So basically, it's just you're on the deck or a ship. You're mopping up something. And then we have the No Signal emote. Then we have the Motive Force vehicle, which is the Sparrow. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars. Then we have the Heliotripium. This is a pretty cool ship to have, but I don't like it. Then we have the Nightly Nor helmet. I've already purchased this. Then we have the End of an Era ornament for the last word. Then down here we have the Signal Intercept Transmat. That's pretty cool. And then we also have the Signal Process Transmat effect. That is definitely really cool. We'll do a look. There we go. And then we have the Celebrate Newness Transmat. Then we have the Trinity Shader. I already picked this up at some point, or I'm not sure when, but that's okay. Then we have the Grayscale Undergrowth. Then we have the Bruise Blush, which is a really cool ornament. If you haven't picked yourself up this, I would recommend picking this one up because it's definitely worth picking up. And then we also have the Vibrant Beach. We'll take a look at this one and see what this guy looks like. Oh, I like that, so we're going to go ahead and pick this up, even though I'm about to run out of Bright Dust. But that's okay. Then down here we have the Consumables, the Concentrated Mana Gem for your modules. And then we also have the Glamour Shard for Glamour, and then as well as the Scavenger's Boom for Planetary Materials. I hope all this information is very helpful for you, Guardians, and if there's anything else you want me to cover in this video, be sure to drop it down in the comments and let me know. And also, Guardians, if you want to see another really cool video that I released yesterday, is my prediction on what Sir is going to be bringing this Friday. I hope he brings all this stuff. But anyways, Guardians, I am Dethrek Gaming, and I will see you in the next video. Remember to hit the subscribe and bell notification, because Guardians, eyes up.